You'd be hard-pressed to find a successful business that doesn't engage in some type of marketing. Marketing is one of the many fuels that drive business growth. After all, if a business doesn't obtain new customers and receive repeat business from existing customers, there will be no growth. It used to be that any type of marketing would almost certainly mean spending some amount of money. Now, with digital marketing, businesses can engage in some level of marketing by spending only time. Social networking platforms have made this especially possible. A robust and diversified digital marketing campaign does sometimes require funds, but it typically requires much less money than traditional marketing. Businesses now know as a general rule that the Pareto principle is a reality. In business, the Pareto principle explains that 80% of a company's business comes from 20% of its customers. This highlights the critical importance of developing good relationships with customers. Thankfully, the concept of developing lasting connections with clients is deeply ingrained in digital marketing techniques. The world has changed. The way people obtain information, connect with others, and buy products has been revolutionized. The reason for this is communications, which include the internet, computers, tablets, and smartphones. These types of devices and communication have transformed the way the world functions and interacts. In the United States, 81% of the population has access to the internet. It's where people shop, look for information, communicate with others, play games, and gather in large numbers digitally. Books and magazines have now gone digital as well. People now use social networks almost in excess. Facebook alone has over 2 billion registered users. This is where users list their hobbies, their likes and dislikes, what TV shows they watch, what kind of car they drive, their age, their birthday, and their marital status. This is where they also let the world and all their friends know when they've had a bad customer service experience or when they've had a great one. And to be sure, when these Facebook users post statements, other people see and respond to them. It's a bad time to be referenced negatively on Facebook or some other social platform. On Twitter, which is a microblogging service where users can write short 140-character messages for all the world to see, people write about their latest purchase, a bad experience they had, or an awesome contractor who repaired their kitchen. Then, they post before and after photos. All their friends will see the message about the contractor as well as the photos, which reminds them that they were thinking of installing a new kitchen or remodeling the bathroom, and soon enough, they're looking up the contractor online. The future is here, and it's digital marketing, and it looks like it's here to stay. 10 to 15 years ago, the phrase digital marketing didn't even exist. Now it's passing traditional marketing to become the norm, and it's still growing at a rapid rate, with new innovations regularly showing up in the field. Businesses now devote a sizable budget to digital marketing efforts. In general, spending on digital marketing is growing about twice as fast as overall marketing expenditures. If you're still wondering why the future of marketing is digital, just keep in mind what we've already discussed. Above all else, remember that the future of marketing is and will remain digital because of the following factors. The first is that businesses can actually measure the effectiveness of digital marketing methods. For instance, if a user clicks on an advertisement and doesn't buy, in many cases the businesses can contact the user directly and follow up, which can't be done if a user looks at a newspaper advertisement and throws it in the trash. Businesses also use the information to determine which advertisements are effective and which are not. Businesses can track each and every time one of their advertisements is clicked on. If users click on an advertisement and navigate to a business website, but seem to leave the site after visiting a certain page, it could mean something on the site is turning people off from buying the product. The second factor is that your advertising can target specific individuals and groups of people with specific advertisements. For instance, users who mention on Facebook that they like Starbucks are going to receive advertisements from Starbucks. The third factor is that you can quickly change marketing schemes without huge financial impacts. Companies can switch between advertisements with ease and create new ones quickly. Another main factor is that the digital realm is now where everybody's at, and it's never been easier to find them. And finally, as you'll learn later, paid advertisements on sites such as YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook are often charged by pay-per-click or pay-per-engagement standards. This basically means your business isn't charged just for showing an ad, but instead is only charged when an actual user somehow interacts with the advertisement. There are exceptions, but models like this are very common.